Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well. And we're back again in the Europa League and the squad is out. We are playing Rapid Vienna today. I don't know if you guys have seen the squad, but I'm just going to go through it right now. Let me put it on screen. So what do you guys think about that lineup? What do you guys think about that lineup? I'm quite surprised that Leno is starting yet again. I thought we'd give Rannason a chance. I mean, I don't want to see Leno playing in all the Carabao Cup games and all the Europa League games. Basically, I'm one person that is always very, very scared of players getting injured. So I just want him to get a rest. So Leno starts surprisingly, and then it looks like we've gone for a back four, but you know, when we lose the ball, it's like a back five, but when we have the ball, it's a back four. So Cedric on the right, as I predicted in the predicted lineup. I expected Luis to start, but I didn't expect Gabriel to start. I imagined maybe Holding if he was fit, but you just said that Holding will be out for like 3 weeks. Pablo Mari should be okay by next week, so he's not available. So I thought maybe Mustafi would start, but no, Gabriel starts again. And we have the legend, Kolasinac on the left. Kolasinac is on the left. By the way, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. So, you know, I've done this so many times, talking for like 10 minutes and the mic is not even on. I hope you guys can hear me. So that is the back four. And then Saka is on the left. I wanted Saka to start. You know, when a young player is playing well, just let him play. Just let him play. Let him play all the games he needs to play. You could easily see him being the man of the match again today. In the middle, El Neni, as expected, and Thomas Partey. It's time for Partey. We didn't want him to start this. We didn't want this to be his first game that he started. But hey, let's see how he does in this game. Ceballos is out, so we have to field either El Neni, Partey, and Xhaka. So we've gone for El Neni and Partey. And on the right, Pepe. Now the thing with Pepe, just even before I get into the starting into awesome, Ike Sweet, thank you for that. The thing with Pepe, I really need him to show me something in this game. Every time we play Pepe, I really don't feel like he usually stands out. So this is the game I really want him to stand out. Like, let's have him score a goal and get an assist. Let's see something from Pepe. Let's see something from Pepe today. I mean, he has not performed in the Leicester game in the Carabao Cup. He was okay, but didn't really stand out. You know, he's been relegated to playing in the Europa League, so we need him to prove something. And then up front, we have Lacazette and Nketiah. Obviously, that when we lose the ball, Lacazette is probably going to be a number 10. What I don't want to see, I really don't want to see Nketiah on the wings. I really don't want to see Nketiah in the wings. Like if that time he played on the right, I think it was against Leicester in the Carabao Cup again. He just looked lost. As in, Nketiah is not those kind of players who will dribble past a player or energy-wise and all that. No, have him up front. He's getting himself into correct positions to score a goal. That's where you need Nketiah, not on the right, on the left. So I actually want to see a 4-4-2. So on the bench, you also have a capable bench. Aubameyang, last season in the group stage, he didn't really play in the Europa League, so it's quite surprising to see him on the bench. This season, they're allowing more than 10 subs on the bench, so that's a good thing. Aubameyang, Nelson, Willock, Xhaka, Niles, Tierney, Bellerin, Mustafi, and 2 goalkeepers. So again, for the Ozil fanboys, we actually have 2 goalkeepers on the bench and not Ozil. That shows you something, man. So Ceballos misses out, he's injured. Willian misses out, he's injured. Pablo Mari misses out, he'll be okay by next week. Any players been rested? Is there any player I'm forgetting that has been rested apart from Aubameyang and Tierney on the bench? I'm not quite sure. So let me know what you guys think about that starting lineup. Let me talk about Partey. I want to see an outstanding debut from him. Those 10 minutes we saw him the other day, of course, he got a yellow card, made 2 fouls, committed 2 fouls, but he looked okay in terms of handling the ball. So let's see what he does today. He's gotten a chance to start. I'm quite surprised that him, Lacazette, Gabriel, they've all started, and we have Leicester over the weekend just in 3 days, and we also have United after that. So let's see how they do. What I want to see in this game, let's score 3 goals in the first half. And it's not that easy, but let's win this game in the first half, and let's make those substitutions that we need. Let's make those substitutions that we need. Let's bring on the likes of Nelson. Let's bring on the likes of Willock. Let me know in the chat what you think about that starting lineup. Let me know what you think about that starting lineup. So again, to run through it again, Leno, Cedric, Luis, Gabriel, Kolasinac, Saka, El Neni, the legend, Partey, Pepe, Lacazette, and Nketiah. What are your predictions? Also, let me know what your predictions are. The bench is very good. You can have Aubameyang. I really hope we don't need him for this game. I want to see 3 players I want to see performing in this game. Pepe is one of them. I want to see him. I really want to see him doing something today. Also, Lacazette, I wish he can get another goal to make things correct. Of course, since that Liverpool game, we have not really seen him. And who else would I say? Maybe, of course, Partey, but I would say Cedric. You know, he has not really proven himself that much since he started playing every single game. So let's see how Cedric does also today. I want to see a solid performance. Let's get the game done. Let's bring on the likes of not Cedric, Nelson and Willock in the second half, and let's have it comfortable. Let's not make it hard for ourselves. Hi, okay, sweetie, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope I'll still be doing good after the game. Lewis says, hi, Glenn. Hi, man. How are you? Let me know what you guys think about that starting lineup. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Quite strong. I want to see a 4-4-2. You know, the thing with Arteta, you never know, man. You can easily see a back five with Saka on the left, Kolasinac, Gabriel, and Luiz in the middle of the three, and Cedric on the right, and then you could easily see Lacazette on the left. Something crazy. I don't want to see that. I want it the way I've put it on screen. I want it that exact way. Like, let's go and win the game. Last season against Frankfurt, we actually did win the game 3-0. The first game of the Europa League last season, we did beat Frankfurt 3-0, but the rest of the campaign was very terrible. You'd remember last season we played against Vitória at home. They were 2-1 ahead in the 90th minute before Pepe scored 2 bangers of free kicks. You remember the game away to Standard Liège when we had Ljungberg as the manager. We struggled. We got a 2-2 draw. They scored in the 90th minute or something. You obviously remember Olympiacos. You obviously remember, which other team did we play last season? Vitória away from home. All those games were hard, basically. All those games were hard. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Make sure you leave a like. I'll be back with the match reaction after the game. So I'm just doing a quick talk about the lineup. Let me know your predictions. Let me know your predictions. So as I've said, if you're just joining, I really want to see a big game from Thomas Partey. This is the first game he's starting for us. So if he plays well, let me know. If he plays well, do you start him against Leicester? What if he plays very poorly today? Would you start him against Leicester still? I hope not. I'm sure he's going to do well. So he starts there. Niles is also on the bench, so he might actually come on. I saw his interview this week, and he actually talked about why he wanted to stay at Arsenal. That's his childhood team, so he's actually going to stay. The other person I want to see a big game from is Cedric, as I've said, and Nicolas Pepe now. All those players, I really need them to prove something. El Neni again. El Neni is going to be casual. It's going to be the same El Neni. Nothing much, nothing really that is going to stun you. So El Neni, let's see what El Neni does today. So that's the lineup for today. Probably my prediction, I'd say 3-1. I'd say 3-1. I think we'll concede. I'm not sure about Cedric and Kolasinac. I think we'll concede. So 3-1 is my prediction. Let me know your prediction in the chat. Let me know your prediction in the chat. And can you wait? So that is the stadium we'll be playing at. They're actually going to have fans. So they're like 5,000 Rapid Vienna fans. So at least we won't be playing behind closed doors. So the atmosphere is going to be hard for us because I don't think we have any fans, but they do have fans. So it's going to be really tough for us. I don't know, man. I don't know. All these other countries allow fans apart from the few countries in Europe, the England and stuff, and Spain maybe. All the other countries allow fans, Russia, Austria, Turkey, apart from England mostly. So, yeah. The lineup again, back 4, back 5, I don't know. It really depends. Let's just hope we go for this 4-4-2. Let's try different formations. I mean, if you're going to experiment something, experiment it against Rapid Vienna. Experiment it against Molde. Don't experiment it against City. Don't experiment it against Leicester at home. No, don't do that. This is the game. I want to see something new. Let's see Kolasinac bombing forward for once and putting in a good cross. Let's see Cedric scoring a free kick for once. Let's see how he takes the corners and stuff. Let's see Thomas Partey bombing forward and drifting back. Let's see how he does. Let's see how El Neni does in this one. Lacazette and Keita, I really need them to score goals. So let's see how they do. Okay, sweetie donation, enjoying the stream. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Arsenal must win. Yeah, we definitely must win. Donation. Nice one. Lewis, yeah. What is your prediction, Lewis, for the game? Let me know your prediction. You're always kind of positive. Okay, City Arsenal must win. Do we really must win? Is it a must win? No, of course not, but it will be really shocking, surprising, embarrassing if we actually not end up not winning the game. So I'm happy with that lineup. Of course, we play Dundalk again next week, and we play Molde, I think, after the international break. So what I usually want to see in the Europa League, let us get 3-4 wins from the first 4 games, and let's rest players for the last 2 games. I don't like when we go into the final game needing 1 point, needing 2 points to go through. I usually don't like that. By the way, Bellerin has also dropped to the bench. He had a shock against Man City. Don't know what you guys thought about his performance. He's gone. He's now dropped to the bench, but he is on the bench. Maybe he could come in. You never know. Aubameyang is also on the bench. Saka starts, another masterclass from him. Let's wait and see. Who else? Aubameyang again. I really hope we don't need him for today. Let's see. I'm waiting for your prediction so that I can end this. At today, the lineup, I'm okay with that lineup. Definitely. My prediction, as I've said, 3-1. The people to score the goals. I'm going to go for, you know what? I'm going to go for Thomas Partey to score a goal. Let's see Thomas Partey scoring a goal. I'll be so happy if he scores a goal. I don't even care if it's a Rapid Vienna. I don't care if it's an Austrian 4th-tier team. If Partey scores, I'll be celebrating. So let's see how he does. So I'm going for Partey, Lacazette, and Pepe. Pepe is the first player I really want to score. Let's see Pepe scoring. That wing, if you ask me to arrange that lineup kind of differently, you can arrange it like 3 different ways. That is the first way I can arrange it. The second way is what I've always asked for. I want to see Lacazette as the number 10 and Nketiah up front, or Aubameyang up front, but this time we have Nketiah. So I like to see Nketiah as the number 9 and Lacazette as the number 10 for this game if we need to play like that. Or the problem is we don't have anyone on the right. So Pepe, can we really play Pepe as the number 10? No, of course, if we play Pepe as the number 10, we are forced to play the Lacazette and Nketiah on the right, which I don't really want to see. But Pepe as the number 10, I really hope he could show something. So the thing with Pepe, I don't really have of course we want him to play in the Premier League, you want him to dominate the Premier League, but if you're not in the Premier League team, if you're in the Europa League team, I want him to dominate. I want him to prove that he's the best player in that current team that is playing today. I mean, be an example to Saka, be an example to Nketiah, be an example to Partey, who's new to England right now, be an example to all those players. I don't know who's going to be captain today, Lacazette or Luiz, I'm not sure. I don't know who's going to be captain, but either Lacazette or Luiz. If Lacazette is captain, like, be an example. Like, this is the game we need Pepe to prove himself. This is the game we need him to prove himself. Of course, when he's playing with the likes of Aubameyang, he's not the best player in the squad, but in this one, you can easily say that he's the guy we're depending on to create chances. We don't have the guy who would create chances for us, of course, Ozil. So let's see how Pepe does in this one. My prediction, 3-1. I guess it says Partey will score, hopefully. That would be great. That would be great. Let's see a performance. Let's see how he does. Let's see how Arteta plays the squad today. Let's see how he fits the formation. The most interesting thing with Arsenal these days is the formation. You usually don't know which kind of formation we'd go for. It could be a back 5. It could be a back 4. Of course, Saka could be on the left. You can even see, I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of different styles you can play. And then I want us to have like a 3-goal lead, and then let's bring on someone like Willock, Nelson, and maybe Mustafi. Let's see how Mustafi does after quite a long while out. Let's see how he does after quite a long while out. Search Google. Is this like the link? I don't know, man. So yeah, my prediction 3-1. That is the starting lineup. I'll be back with the match reaction after the game and the player ratings. Thank you for your donation, okay, sweet. Thank you, Lewis, also for your comments. Really appreciate it. 19 people in the chat. If you're new again, let me know your prediction. Let me know what you think about that starting lineup, and make sure you leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. Rapid Vienna, Austria. Let me just talk about Rapid Vienna quickly. They're currently second in their table. Last season, they also finished second, and that is behind Salzburg. Salzburg are a really good team. So they've actually won 4 games this season and drawn 1. They've not lost any game this season so far. So it's going to be a tough test. At home, they're really quite good. And we usually know Arsenal with away games. We do struggle with away games. Even last season, we couldn't get past the likes of Standard Liège. We struggled against Victoria. I'm pretty sure even we drew with Victoria last season away from home in the groups. It was a terrible group stage last season. Let's see. We drew with Victoria. We drew with Standard Liège. We also drew with Frankfurt, I think. I think we only won like 3 games and lost like 1 and drew 2. It wasn't a good campaign last season. So can we get 18 points out of 18 this time round? We have a capable squad. Pepe, Saka, Lacazette. Those should be goals. That is a starting lineup that should be in the Premier League. This can easily be a starting lineup in the Premier League. The few changes would make Tierney for Kolasinac, and then maybe Niles or Bellerin for Cedric. But you can even argue Cedric is better than Bellerin right now. You can actually argue that. Maybe El Neni and Xhaka, it's a flip of the coin. Whoever is good, better than the other, I don't even know. Aubameyang, Fonkete, and that is basically your best starting lineup. Willian is injured, by the way. Ceballos is injured. We've started with the injuries again. I don't know what's wrong with Arsenal, man. The moment Pablo Mari is back, the moment Mustafi is back, Ceballos and Willian are gone with injuries. I don't understand what happens with our treatment guys and stuff like that. Collins, hi man, 3-1 to Arsenal. Who are your goal scorers, Collins? I can see something like that. I'd actually agree with that. 3-1 for me too. RK Sweetie says 2-1. Yeah, I think most of you agree that we might actually concede. We might actually keep a clean sheet just because Gabriel started. In my preview, I did say 3-1 because I thought maybe Pablo Mari Holding would start if Holding was fit. But actually, since Gabriel is starting, you could easily see a clean sheet. But that Kolasinac guy on the left is kind of a weakness. Cedric on the right, I don't even know. So any of those guys could make a mistake easily. So I'd agree with Collins 3-1. That would also be my prediction. Yeah. So Partey to score, Lacazette to score, and Pepe to score. Make sure you leave a like on the video. I'll be back with the match reaction after the game. I really appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, come on, you Gunners. Let's get a win. Let's start our campaign with the win. Just one more thing. I'll put a link in my next videos, and I'll tell you guys what the link is for, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So tune in to my next video. Lewis says 4-0. Very positive, Lewis. Very, very positive. As of now, man, thank you for watching. Keep staying safe. Back with the match reaction. Come on, you Gunners, and I'll talk to you later.